So now this thing it just cut off. So anyway, I saw a disturbing video today, and I look in the comment section, and dude said something like the barber said. Oh, that was my finger in front of the camera. But dude said something like the barber said. And I know this is not coincidence. This is not out the blue. This is he he's part. Like I said, it's not that black folks believe in the science and Democrats. They sold out. Like I said, this nigga dumb. I can't help but say it. I've been going to him for about 2 years or whatever, and I tolerate him. But now I don't think I can go back no more. This nigga is just dumb. It's like it proves what we're saying. It's like he's not smart. It's like how they won't. You could tell he was like desperate for me to either agree or just, and that's, first of all, that right there shows something's wrong. He just wanted me to agree. I could have just agreed just to shut him up, and he would have been satisfied. He's just, because he kept, just like they do when they was talking to Trump, he kept changing his argument. Well, what about the Bible then? Well, what about that's not the law, man. That's not the law. When you go to court in front of that judge, like we learned when I was 12 and your ass is damn near 50, and you still ain't learned, you ain't gonna be able to say, well, what about this then? Well, what about the Bible then? Well, this law is wrong. If a law is unjust, you got to change it before you commit the crime, dumbass. You can't commit a crime, then change the law. Oh, this is that might work. Maybe it's work. You got to look it up. But really, when it works like that, that means a lot of people have been jammed up by that law and started complaining. But if you by yourself or one of the few, you're not gonna change that law after you committed that crime. Now, if you want to be a lawyer, this and that, and but this ain't right. This da da da, and you commit yourself, yeah, and you can't commit crimes. You gotta be. You ain't got to be white. You just got to bring, I'm trying to tell you, Republicans and white folks, if you bring a good argument, they will shut the fuck up and listen. Old white dudes, their eyes will light up like they didn't, like one of the movies, they didn't dig it in the ground, found a piece of gold. Cause you brought it to them, and they got the little power, and they gonna trust me. They gonna run with it. They're not gonna. I'm telling you, they gonna give you credit. This guy right here, you know how white folks are. This guy right here, he's the guy who brought it to my attention. I'm telling you, I will let that shit, these niggas lie to you. Oh, these crackers against it. Da, 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 da. I'm telling you, they trying to keep you down. They brainwashing you, and that's why it's like nigga, just stop. You can't beat me. You can't. That argument you brought. He know what I'm talking about, and they listening or they gonna listen. The argument you brought up Saturday, it was the dumbest shit. And I see now y'all still going for it, and I just clowned it. I promise, I know I did. I just shut your whole program down, embarrassed you, hurt your feelings. You're mad. You look like stupid shit. You're fucked. And it's your fault. You walked straight into my right hook. Bam. You did it. Done. Y'all gonna be mad about it. I know y'all gonna be mad. But anyway, here's another thing I wanted to show y'all. I think more people are listening to me. This guy right here, he's a world-class economist. Now, I found him a couple of years ago, right? Look. That's what I'm saying. Just stop. You see this white guy right here? You see how he's walking up, he's waving his hands, and, he's just acting like because he looks like he's faking. You can see it. He's just trying to act. He's a sorry actor. He looks actually gay. You see how he's waving he got the broke wrist, his wrist broke. He got his hoodie on like I do. Like, you see that? You see they sent him up here. He's waving his fist, you know. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm literally out here like, stop it. And you see this guy. So that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying about these niggas. Black folks are literally dying. Little kids dying. So I've been how long I've been out here? At least 8 minutes. Because I'm looking at the clock of the recording. So y'all knew, and trust me, I say it all. It's called entry exit. In order for that guy to be walking that, they knew when I was coming out. I don't know how. I don't have to worry about that. All I'm talking about is the fact that little kids are dying. So you knew when them dudes was getting into that car, like getting into that black car, that car like that. You knew them dudes was they mad at whoever, Peanut. They finna go light his house up. You knew this. So instead of putting it on the news, some little girl got shot by a motherfucking a 3-year-old or 1-year-old got shot. Why in the fuck you just like you had the little faggot ass white boy walk by? Why you couldn't have somebody go stop them from shooting that little just like them? Why you can't have nobody stop them? See what I'm saying? Why couldn't you stop that? That's how I tell you these white liberals ain't shit. These Democrats, they ain't shit, man. They gonna burn in fucking hell. And you a nigga, you stupid as hell if you following them and if you doing what they tell you to do. You stupid. Period. You gonna be poor on earth. They gonna keep you poor and you gonna burn to hell. Get fucked in the ass, get poked in the ass by the devil with that pitchfork. You stupid, man. Look how they stopped and turned around. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? And remember, look up gang stalkers and dogs. They do that. I didn't know that. I mean, I noticed. All right, so anyway, so this dude, he's an economist. He he tells his story, and it's similar to mine, even though I'm obviously way younger than him. He same thing. He says, and literally my life is kind of the same. And I'm saying this because I want to make Democrats and gang stalkers mad. So when, you know, somebody's gonna say something about this in the next couple of days, I promise you, I'm gonna make a video. It'll be after. I won't catch it on tape because I don't have, you know, like a body cam. But trust me, somebody's gonna say something. I mean, I'm gonna forget after I post this video, but they'll make me remember. So anyway. He's saying the way to fix the hood is like how he saw when he was a kid in like the 1930s or 40s in Harlem. He got a job at 14 or 15 at as a telegram, Western Union or something, for like 14 cents an hour. And I'm like, that's what I did. I got a job at McDonald's when I was 14, 8th grade. And like I said, I told y'all, I got in trouble. That's why I was, again, well, one of the times, and I'm going to the principal's office, and, you know, it was a bunch of dudes. We all in trouble. That's why we had to wait in line. And, you know, the little federal workplace law sign was up against the wall, because I guess there's, you know, it got to be posted anywhere, you know, whatever, whether it's a school, warehouse, a car plant, whatever. You know, them laws is posted. And I just happened to look and read it, and it's like, in 14, you can get a work permit. So next thing I know, I got a job. I went and got a work permit and this and that. And like he said, instead of all this activists, and we gotta do this and we gotta do that. Like he said, that's why his reason was that's why he's against raising minimum wage. Because he said if you raise the minimum wage, they ain't gonna be able to hire people. Who gonna pay $18 for a 14-year-old to come to work? And so you got all these guys that's hanging around, and girls hanging around doing nothing. And he's right. And he's not just talking because he's aware. He literally, you know, he changed. He went to college, became an economist. You know, look at this dude. But I think he went to Harvard or something like that and worked for the government. All this. So he's saying you're not gonna be able. All these dudes just hanging around doing nothing. And so you raise the minimum wage, they ain't gonna, you know, like I said, like we all said, they get a job, they got something to do. And I know, when you're 14, when I had the job, there was girls there too, 14. You know, nothing went down, but at least you just happen to be around. We at work. When you're 15, 16, first thing I noticed, my first day on the job, I'm 16. Who was the first person to say something? The pretty girl. She was the first one to say something. You know, and that's, you know, Yeah, I'm saying this on purpose to make them keep doing stupid shit. Seriously, jealousy. So, having said that, make them play themselves. Let me play what he said. Well, I'm gonna make a